Spaghetti pomodoro is one of the easiest, cheapest but tastiest tomato-based pasta dishes going, and you desperately need to learn how to cook it. Halve around 500 grams of ripe juicy tomatoes and put them on a baking tray covered in plenty of olive oil, salt and pepper before turning them over, adding a few cloves of garlic and roasting on 180 degrees for about 35 minutes. While that's cooking, dice up a white onion and fry in olive oil until it's soft and starts to brown. Add a generous squeeze of tomato paste and cook it for a few minutes to get rid of that bitter taste. Heavily salt your pasta water and throw that spaghetti in. After 35 minutes the tomatoes should have really sweetened up. You can use chopped tomatoes if you're a lazy cunt, but you won't get that same rich flavour to the sauce. It's worth the extra effort. Put your onions, roasted garlic and tomatoes with all their gorgeous juices into a blender and pulse until smooth. Add a good handful of basil and give it another blast so the leaves are nicely chopped but not mush. Empty the sauce out into your pan and season again with salt and pepper to bring out all those flavours and simmer for a couple of minutes. Start introducing the spaghetti and mixing it all in. The pasta water will really help emulsify the sauce and make it silky as fuck. Grate about 50 grams of parmesan over the top and mix all that together with a tiny bit more pasta water. Then you're done. Serve it with even more parmesan and a big glug of olive oil. I hope you enjoyed your first pasta class. Congratulations, you are now Italian.
Monday night, we got the Emmys, we got Monday Night Football, we need easy and good. 1 pot spaghetti. 1 pound Italian sausage of your choice. Medium heat, brown your sausage. 28 ounces San Marzano tomatoes. Crush them. 4 cloves of garlic, half a cup heavy cream. Tablespoon minced dried onion. Tablespoon dried basil. Red pepper flakes, as many as you want. Tablespoon of sugar. 32 ounces chicken stock. 1 pound thin spaghetti. Bring to a boil, reduce to a simmer 15 to 20 minutes. 20 minutes in, it's cooked down and we're done. We're gonna top it with some fresh parm. Authentic Italian? Absolutely not. Damn good? Absolutely. 30 minutes.
You don't need to go to Italy to have the best spaghetti alla limone ever, but we did last summer, and when Andrew surprised me with a box of Amalfi lemons, I knew it was time to recreate it at home. It's a fraction of the price of a plane ticket and only requires a few ingredients. This pasta is creamy, zesty, and done in under 15 minutes. It just goes to show that sometimes the most simple dishes are the most delicious. You've got to try it.
Most overrated dish is spaghetti aglio, olio e peperoncino. I mean, who likes pasta that is made in 10 minutes and tastes so good that you can't stop eating it?
That is good. First, chop garlic and parsley. Cook the pasta 2 minutes less than the package says. Heat up lots of good olive oil. First, fry the garlic. Peperoncino. This smells so good already. Parsley. Time to add the pasta with some pasta water. Cook for about 2 more minutes.
Growing up, when the weather started to cool down and you were craving some comfort food, my mom used to make this delicious 15-minute spaghetti bolognese. So here's the recipe. Melt some butter in a pan, then dice your garlic till it's as fine as you are. Toss in some onions, carrots, and let that simmer for 2 minutes with your protein of choice. Next, add in a little bit of wine, that's optional. Add in about 2 cups stewed tomatoes and about a cup of cream. Then let that simmer for about 5 minutes. Then add in some Parmesan, garnish with salt, pepper, toss in your pasta, and enjoy.
Cacio e pepe is one of my favorite pastas. It's also one of the first recipes that I made off of Serious Eats back in 2016.
Ooh. That's perfect.
I liked how the recipe bent the rules of a staple, concentrating starch in pasta water, using olive oil to help bloom cracked pepper, and adding butter to help emulsify the pecorino into a sauce. For me, the approach was just a lot of fun and reinforced the important balance of tradition, innovation, and practicality for home cooking.
Out of all the pasta I ate in Italy last summer, and I ate a lot of pasta, the spaghetti alla Nerano in Positano was one of my favorites. It's creamy, silky, and so flavorful. There's truly nothing like it, and now it's one of my favorite dishes to recreate at home. It only requires a handful of ingredients and just goes to show that sometimes the most simple dishes are also the most delicious. You have to try it. Hope you love it.
How to make traditional spaghetti pomodoro. I learned this recipe when studying abroad in Florence, Italy. This is exactly the way the Italian chef taught me how to make it. It's only 5 ingredients, starting with a generous amount of olive oil and garlic. The trick here is to just infuse the oil with the garlic, so once it browns up, you're gonna remove it from the pan and then start the sauce. If you're in the States, it's best to use canned San Marzano tomatoes. Use a wooden spoon to crush them up, let those simmer. After about 20 minutes, when the sauce is starting to come together, add fresh basil and season with salt. Right before serving, you're gonna remove those basil stems and add al dente pasta and pasta water and mix very thoroughly. At this point, you could season to taste with salt and freshly cracked pepper, garnish with high-quality aged Parmesan cheese, and that is the perfect bowl of spaghetti pomodoro. Enjoy!